Hello and welcome to Norwood News. Today is Friday, November 8th, and I'm Krista McDonald. It's great to have you with us as we end another week here in Norwood. This week on Norwood News, we find out how Norwood voted. We learn about the NHS Wellness Fair. But first, this past weekend, Norwood Police was called to a scene of a fatal motor vehicle collision involving a pedestrian. Police Chief Patton briefly talks about the incident and how pedestrians and drivers can be more cautious.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Chris Patton. I'm the Chief of Police here in Norwood. I just want to bring to everybody's attention something that's very important that we've been dealing with quite a bit here in Norwood, and that has to do with pedestrian accidents. Friday night, as many of you may have heard, we had a motor vehicle accident at the corner of Garfield and Manhattan Street. An 80-year-old woman was hit while crossing in a crosswalk. There was some factors related to solar glare that might have caused or contributed to the accident. It's currently under investigation. What I'd like to point out is that when you're out walking and you're a pedestrian, that you might think a car might see you when in fact a car might not see you. And especially at night with it getting darker earlier, be conscious of what you're wearing at night when you're walking. If you're wearing all black or dark colors, automobiles might not see you, and it's very, very dangerous. I think we've had 3 or 4 really severe pedestrian accidents over the course of this past year. And if there's one thing you can do is just take that extra time, be cautious, look for the cars. You might have the right of way, but the consequences if you get hit are going to be very severe. So be careful.
The 2024 presidential election was held this past Tuesday. Norwood had a 68.56% voter turnout, with 9,316 people voting for Vice President Kamala Harris and 6,064 people voting for President-elect Donald Trump. The results of the 5 questions are as follows. One of Norwood News' featured segments is Living Local. Diving deeper into the businesses here in town, the newest Living Local might have quite the kick. NCM heads down to Field Martial Arts to get a piece of the action.
Kerry Place, just off of Dean Street, is home to quite a few hidden gems here in Norwood. One of those gems is Field Martial Arts Academy. Owner and chief instructor Derek Field has been in the martial arts field for quite a few years.
We've been here since 2014. We've been in business since 2011. With our kids' martial arts programs, we have ages from 4 to 13, but they're all at different levels. Our Little Dragons, 4 to 7-year-olds, and then our basic training, or Big Dragons, 7, 8, and up. We have fitness kickboxing and Krav Maga. What I'm most proud about is the community that we built here at the school. We call it the FMAA fam. Everyone's just very supportive, from the kids' classes all the way up through the adults. I've always wanted to have a place that you can just come in and it's a positive place. When you come in, no matter how your day's going, like there's enough negativity out in the world. We kind of want this to be like an oasis of positivity and just bringing out the best in each other. When I was a kid, kind of at like our Little Dragon age, I did martial arts at a school called Fred Villari's, and then I moved around a little bit. I stopped that, and when I ended up moving to Randolph, I started at Boston Taekwondo in Randolph in 1998 and fell in love with it very quickly. Became like an assistant, and I'm getting hired for my instructor Pedro Xavier, and worked there for a number of years. Until I basically went out on my own in 2011.
Derek's love for martial arts keeps him going and allows him to share that with his students each time they walk through the door.
I mean, I get to do martial arts, every day. I get to to spread the love of martial arts. I know what it did for me when I was growing up. You know, I really started when I was a teenager at 14. But I just know the effect that it had on me, and I've seen it have similar effects on others. You know, kids to adults. You know, it can make a pretty profound impact, and being able to do that is very rewarding. But like at the same time, classes are fun, high energy, moving around. I get to play dodgeball every now and then. You know, it's pretty sweet. That is really one of the things that made me want to become an instructor and do this as a career, because I saw what it can do. And right now, students are just going through my head as far as different examples. You know, I've had junior black belts who have been with me since they were 4 years old, start off and they can barely, you know, distinguish left from right, and, you know, awkward and things like that. And they're like little ninjas now. You know, it's awesome. And along with that, as you said, the confidence that comes with that, just, I love it. I love seeing that.
The growth in his students, or little ninjas as he calls them, is incredible to see, and the support from Norwood over the last 10 years has only made field martial arts better.
I mean, honestly, it is the best. Right away when I moved here, I could feel the community vibe really immediately. One of the biggest ways that we get new students is by word of mouth, right? You know, referrals are a big part of getting the kids in here, and the adults in here for that matter too. And we got very strong, you know, connections through that once we got Norwood. You know, a few people came and checked us out. And then from there, you know, their friends and their friends and their friends, right? And you could just tell they really support local business in Norwood. And I think one of the best examples of that as well is Norwood Day. Norwood Day, you can just see how the town kind of turns up and supports the local businesses like that, which I think is really cool to see. I just want you to know that we're very grateful for all the years that we've been in Norwood, 10 years. And if you haven't come check us out yet, we'd be honored to have you come.
You can check out Field Martial Arts on Facebook and Instagram, as well as their website, fieldmartialarts.com. They have trial programs from kids all the way up to adults, so check out a class or participate in one at 170 Carey Place.
When Norwood News returns, we stop by the swap shop, meet Norwood's new veterans agent, and we learn about the wellness fair at Norwood High School.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Chris Padden. I'm the Chief of Police here in Norwood. I just want to bring to everybody's attention that the Norwood Police Department is going to be participating in a food drive. You're going to see that on our social media. We're trying to gather as much food as we can for the Norwood Food Pantry. The goal is that the holidays are here and that their food pantry is going to really be probably their resources are going to be tapped a little bit. So if you want to participate, we have a box right here as you walk into the police station right in the front door. It's immediately to your left as you walk through the door. And if you can't make it to the police station, or if you'd prefer, the Norwood police officers are happy to come out to your house. You can email down to the station. You can email Cindy Cady. That's C-Cady, K-E-A-D-Y, at norwoodma.gov. She can make arrangements for an officer to come pick up food at your home. So any help you can provide for the Norwood Police Department to help the Norwood Food Pantry would be greatly appreciated, especially in this holiday time. Thank you.
On Saturdays, many residents head to the town landfill to get rid of their leaves, brush, or throw out bulk items in the dumpsters. It is a great service provided by the town. While you are there, you'll see the town's popular and very busy swap shop. Led by part Carnival Barker, part Fishmonger, Debbie Homewood, the swap shop is a win-win for everyone.
The swap shop, you do not have to bring something to take something. It is keeping things out of recycle, usable household items, some furniture, lots of sports equipment, chairs, tables, basketballs, pictures, mirrors, you name it. If you've got it in your house, we take it and try to reuse it, repurpose it, reduce our waste. The DPW is been generous enough to give us these containers and this space. It is completely driven by volunteers only. None of your tax dollars are going to support the swap shop, to man the swap shop. The only thing your tax dollars paid for was these 3 containers. We've expanded. We've opened our store to a larger version. So we send things to homeless people, we have regular people, we have, college kids. Why go to IKEA when you can come to the swap shop?
There are many reasons why Debbie Homewood organizes the swap shop. She cares about our environment, enjoys meeting people, and seeing them leave the swap shop happy with their new old stuff. But Debbie Homewood is also a picker herself and loves a good deal.
I am a firm believer in reducing and reusing things. I love interesting things. I like to see what I cannot pay retail for. My children say that on my headstone it's going to say only an idiot pays retail. So I do this because I think Mother Earth needs not to belch so much. And we've got useful items that people can use, bring it back, reuse it. Maybe we'll keep some stuff out of the recycle. Maybe Norwood Mountain won't get any bigger. Maybe it'll get just a little bit bigger. So that's why I do it. And I think Norwood's a great town. People have been great. We do need volunteers. And if you volunteer, you get first pick.
The swap shop is always hustling and bustling on Saturdays. And before you even get out of your car, you can hear Debbie yelling to her customers.
So the atmosphere up here is a little crazy. I know I get a little bossy, but we take all kinds of good stuff. You just come and shop, and you don't have to bring anything. Take whatever you want. We have a very lucrative return policy. If you get it home and you don't like it or you can't use it, bring it back. No questions asked. Don't even need a receipt.
The swap shop is green for 2 reasons. It is a huge recycle and reuse effort for our environment, and the town of Norwood saves some green.
DPW figures they've given us some numbers. The stuff that has come here to the swap and not gone over there to the dumpsters has saved the town of Norwood taxpayers approximately $16,000 in dump fees, weight fees, cartage fees. We also have a grant that goes through the DPW. You can see it in your town finance book. I don't know how much the grant is, but we got a grant. That's why we have to stay open even through the winter, but we're only open 1 day a week, or 1 day a month for December, January, February, March. Also, if it snows, it's too cold for us to be up here. We freeze. So come on down. Or Ernie Bach, come on down. Or we're TJ Maxx. It's new to you every week.
Stop by the swap shop on Saturdays. Drop stuff off, pick stuff up. You'll never know what you'll find.
Thank you. We're up. We can be bought. Somebody brought us a McDonald's hamburger.
Stop by the swap shop to drop something off or pick something up. You never know what you'll find, and you'll also have some fun when you meet Debbie. Thanks, Debbie, for your time on Saturdays. It's volunteers like you that make Norwood a very special town. Norwood's new Veterans Agent and Assistant Director of Human Services, Derek Wennerstrand, has some important information for this year's Veterans Day observances.
My name is Derek Wennerstrand, and I'm the new Veteran Service Officer for the town of Norwood. We're less than 1 week away from our annual Veterans Day ceremonies, and I'm asking all who can make it to show up Monday, November 11th. Our day will begin with Mass at St. Catherine's at 8 a.m., followed by our parade from South Norwood, beginning at 10 a.m. and culminating at the Town Common, where we'll have a short speech and music celebrating the honor and sacrifices of our Norwood veterans. This Veterans Day will also be Teddy Mulvihill's last official event for the town. I'd love for our residents to share a bit of their time and show up to give Teddy thanks and show gratitude for over 24 years of service to our Norwood military veterans and their families. We are hoping for some nice, mild fall weather, but if the weather is inclement, we will plan on having a shortened ceremony in Memorial Hall. And as always, we'll meet at the Norwood VFW Post 2452 following the event, and all are welcome and encouraged to meet with our veterans there. Thank you.
This past weekend, Norwood held its first annual wellness fair at the Norwood High School. The fair had games, food, and informational booths to show what local organizations and businesses do to promote wellness in the town of Norwood.
Hi, I'm Eli Norris, Food Service Director with Norwood School Nutrition. We're here today at the Norwood High School for the first annual Norwood Wellness Fair. This is an event that's put on by over 40 groups. The schools, the town, Impact Norwood has been a huge part of helping plan this. The Wellness Committee, they've been planning this event for months. And as you can see, there's all different vendors here today. Today we have our smoothie bike, where this is where students and adults can swing by our booth. They can grab the ingredients that they would like for a blended smoothie, put them in there, and then there's no power, and as you can see, they use their pedal power for the bike. We're here having a lot of fun talking to parents about wellness. We have a Think Your Drink station where it shows different items and how much sugar is in those drinks, and having the students and adults, make a slightly healthier choice and get water instead, infused water. We have our mood boost station, and then we have some raffle giveaways for the attendees.
Hi everybody, this is Marcy with Maha Juice Bar. We're here at the Wellness Fair in Norwood, the first wellness fair, and we are supporting our local school, our local community, and we're here just explaining a little bit about healthy eating, encouraging people to eat healthy, and stop by Maha at any time.
Hi, I'm Lisa Robbins. I am a mom of 2 kids in the Norwood Public Schools, and I'm also an educator and administrator in a different school district as well. And we are here today talking about digital wellness, and in particular how parents can help their children manage smartphone usage. And in particular, we're interested in delaying smartphone usage because we know that there's a lot of research which shows the negative effects that smartphone usage at an early age can have on kids' mental health, their ability to socialize, the amount of time they can play, and their sleep as well.
Yes, and I'm Lynn Rawazi, also a parent of 2 young children in the Norwood Public Schools. We are working together as concerned parents and educators who have seen firsthand the impact that smartphone usage can have, particularly on young kids, and working to just provide more information to families. I think we've learned that this needs to be a collaborative effort and to really involve the community in what we want to do here in informing parents about smartphone use and the dangers it has on children and their mental health.
I'm Shayna. I am the resident dietitian for Norwood Public Schools. I work in the school nutrition. Today we're at the Wellness Fair and we have a few different booths set up. We have our Rethink Your Drink station where we're just showing an emphasis on how much sugar is actually in the beverages that we are drinking every day compared to what our daily allowance should be. And we have some infused waters as a good alternative. We have a cucumber mint and a melon infused water. We also are featuring our Mood Boost table, which is our elementary program in the district. And what we do is we feature different moodies every week. We have smart, strong, confident, alert. I think that's all of them. And it's just an emphasis on eating fruits and vegetables and how eating a balanced and nutritious diet helps us feel our strongest and makes us feel the most alert. We also are featuring our smoothie bike, which we are featuring make your own smoothies.
Now we're going to toss it over to Bridget Kidd for the latest in school news.
I'm Bridget Kidd, and let's take a look at what's going on in our Norwood schools. In Norwood High School news, congratulations to Bridget Conley and Shay Larkey, who have been named Students of the Month for October. The NHS TV Booster Club, Friends of Mustang Media, has organized an apparel sale to help raise funds for NHS TV and their upcoming student television convention trip in Florida. The sale ends on Thanksgiving, and orders will be ready in time for Christmas. In Coakley Middle School news, the PTO has organized the most interactive, fun, community basketball event in the world, and it is coming to Norwood High on Tuesday, November 12th. The Harlem Wizards will play against Coakley teachers, and it is a school fundraiser. In addition to the game, the event will feature a variety of fun interactive extras to complement the Wizards' dazzling demonstration of hoops artistry. Pre-game Whiz Kids warm-up, contests, comedy, awesome slam dunks, audience participation, merchandise giveaways, and more. Come and have fun, Tuesday, November 12th at 7 p.m. At the Balch School, 5th graders are working on a 40-book challenge. A group of students have already passed the 10 books read milestone. It is great seeing how hard they are working to read a variety of genres and types of books to accomplish their reading too. The 5th graders who have reached 10 or more are Nicole, Yonday, Oliver, Wes, Marcos, Talia, and Vicky. Keep it up, 5th graders. At the Callahan School, students in Miss Ryan's 4th grade class are researching states using the 4th grade states projects, the Encyclopedia Britannica site. They created a slideshow to present, including a map of the state with the capital, other major cities and bordering states, the state flag, climate, natural resources, landmarks, Native American tribes that live or lived in a state, and immigrant communities. Students also had to provide a bibliography. 5th grade students from the Oldham School visited the JFK Museum to learn more about presidential campaigns and elections. The 1960 presidential election between Kennedy and Nixon were discussed, as well as the 2024 presidential election. At the Cleveland School, Domino, the facility dog, made a return visit to Miss Ferrioli's 1st grade class this week to show off his skills. Guided by lead physical therapist Michelle Sweeney, Domino played a competitive game with a student, who did beat him, as well as listening patiently to students taking turns reading to him. The Cleveland 1st graders took to the polls this week to participate in their civic duty of voting, and Mr. Quinn's 2nd grade immersed themselves in a favorite fall topic, apples. Students wrote about how to make caramel apples and had the opportunity to follow their steps and make them. Kindergarten students at the Willett Early Childhood Center continued their exploration of the fall season by taking a hike along the Germany Brook Trail adjacent to the school last week. Throughout the day, students, staff, and grown-up volunteers hiked the trail looking and listening for signs of the season. Some groups even made it to Mount Norwood. The Willett thanks Joe Greeley and Lee Leach from the Norwood Community Trails Committee, who helped staff prepare for the trip and check the trails to ensure a safe hike. Watch out, Norwood. There was a stampede of little Mustangs at the LMPA last week. Halloween was full of fun activities including ghostly bowling, pin the eye on the monster, pumpkin golf, catch the bug on the web, Halloween twister, and endless amounts of monster mashing. They even corralled the little Mustangs up to the senior center to show off their costumes and sing a couple of Halloween songs. It was a hootenanny of a morning with lots of smiles and laughs for friends of all ages. That wraps up this week's school news. A big thank you to all of the teachers who keep us in the loop with their updates. It really helps us seeing all the wonderful things happening in our schools. Reporting for Norwood News, I'm Bridget Kidd. Now, let's send it over to Ron Marshallsey with the latest in sports.
I'm Ron Marshallsey, and this is your sports update. The football team went to Holliston last Saturday but couldn't get the win in this low-scoring defensive battle. The lone touchdown for the Mustangs came at the end of the half off a pass from Caden Sheehan to Jack Dwyer. After that game, the Mustangs grabbed the number 11 seed in the D4 MIAA tournament and will head to Marblehead to face the 6th-seeded Magicians this Friday the 8th at 7 o'clock. The field hockey team was number 1 in the D2 tournament for a reason, and they proved it in the first 2 rounds, winning 6-0 against number 32 Melrose on Monday and number 17 Scituate on Wednesday. I love talking about this stat because if the number 1 seed and the 18-101 record isn't enough, this just proves the dominance from the field hockey team. They have outscored their opponents 90-25 this season and 12-0 in the tournament so far. Against Melrose, the scoring was done by Emily Spadorsha, Bridget Sobel, Allie Mannering, Katie Malley, and 2 from Shay Larkey. In the Scituate win, Bridget Conley and Mo Larkey each scored a goal, and Shay Larkey finished with 4. The Mustangs will be hosting the winner of Reading Memorial and Duxbury on Saturday the 9th at 11 a.m. If Reading makes it to the round of 8, we are looking at a rematch from the state championship last year. Now that most of the fall teams have wrapped up their seasons, what better way to get excited for the winter than a mic'd up segment featuring Kristen McDonald as the head coach and referee of the unified basketball team featuring Norwood Fire and Norwood Police.
All right, ready? All right. Ready? Be good to each other. No injuries tonight. No injuries. Okay. Good ball movement early. Right? Oh, let's see it. Oh! Yep. That is off. Oh. Is it still 0-0? Just checking. It's still 0-0? Yes. Stays with the hustle play. Let's go. Got you. How you doing? All right? Good. Here we go. Ball's in. Ball's in. Okay. Yep. Oh, hey! Okay. Seal broken. Let's go. Yeah. Stays. I know. I didn't have the angle, nor do I care that I didn't have the angle. Ready? Which? Here you go. Oh. Oh! Let's go. All set. Ball's in. Ball's in. Shot. 3? I think that was 3. We'll give him 3. We need whatever we can get at this point. Here we go. Doing a little overload action right now. Try to build a triangle. Come on, okay. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Oh. Ah. Let's go. Oh, let's see it. Never met a shot he didn't want. Yes. Okay. Oh, good job. David. Chris or Connor. Hey. Woo. Let's go. Hey. Good job. Yeah, Chris. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, oh, 1. Good job, you guys. Good job. Good job, you guys. Good job. Let's go. Good job, Chris. Good job. Oh! Oh! Shoot. I got ball. I don't know if that's fair. Okay. Oh. God. Oh, it looks so good. It's just so loud and ugly. But that's okay. Get it back, Chiz. Here we go. Let's go. Oh, kids are reading the analytics. Yep. Oh, you got it. Nice rebound. You got it. Oh, no. Quasi walk, but we didn't see it. I think they need an extra step anyway out there, so we'll give it. Oh. Connor takes out a child. Yelling at the refs. Over. Again. Could have been a little travel. We're gonna let that one go. Okay. Should have given it back. Oh. Sub. Oh, now we're bullying children. All right. I got you. No, get up. I got you. He's a bully. Don't let him take it. Yes, Chiz. Okay, let's see it. 4, 3. Oh! Dagger. Oh! Good job, you guys. Tonight, the Hustle Award goes to Officer Jamie Mazzola. And the co-MVPs never happened before. They're a little younger than what we used to. Mace Baguma and Connor. Studs. Good job. You get to take candy from the thing. Thank you guys so much for coming. Appreciate all you do. You guys are the best. Thank you all for coming as well.
The fire department did manage to complete the comeback and got the win 51-44. And that is all I have for this sports update. I'm Ron Marshalsea, and Norwood News will be right back after this break.
On the newest episode of Norwood Digest, Jack sits down with NHS graduate Ryan Begley. Friends of St. Nick highlights this year's honoree. We learn about some new, exciting events happening with the Friends of Norwood Center. And we take a walk through a classroom at the new Coakley Middle School. All this and more on this episode of Norwood Digest, only on NCM.
Happy birthday, Norwood Community Media. We want to wish you a happy 20 years. Community is your middle name, and thanks for being such an integral part of our community here in Norwood. As a small business owner, I just want to say thank you for always shining a positive light on the small businesses here in Norwood. So happy birthday and many more.
Wednesday night, the Conservation Commission met with Matt Smith of Norwood Engineering, who is representing 320 and 330 Union Street. The applicant proposed a project that constructs a driveway within a buffer zone of bordering vegetated wetlands. This application was continued from September after the Commission requested alternative plans. The Conservation Commission unanimously approved the project. The Harlem Wizards are coming to Norwood. Help support the CMS PTO and watch some of Norwood Public Schools' finest take on the Wizards in what is going to be a fantastic show. The event will feature a variety of fun, interactive extras to complement the Wizards' dazzling demonstration of hoops artistry, pre-game Whiz Kids warm-up, contests, comedy, awesome slam dunks, audience participation, merchandise giveaways, and more. The game will conclude with the Wizards' signature dance celebration that will have the parents on their feet and the kids moving to the beat. The Mustangs teacher roster includes Paul Nimblett, Joe Sleeman, Jeff Baguma, the Brothers Downs, and so many more. Tip-off will be at 7 p.m. on November 12th in the Norwood High Gym. Norwood author and historian Patty Fanning has teamed up with the school department's Jack Tolman to produce short, Norwood-based historical videos. Julie Kerr, a third grade teacher at the Ball School, also contributed to the project. The goal is to share them as part of the history curriculum with all the third graders, now and for years to come. NCM is sharing them with the community by including them in Norwood News and will continue to broadcast them. Let's learn about Cornelius M. Callahan.
Cornelius Mortimer Callahan was born in South Dedham in December 1871. His parents Mortimer and Catherine Callahan were born in Ireland and came to America in the 1850s. Mortimer was a laborer who died in 1881 when Cornelius was only 10. Despite this tragedy, Cornelius continued his education in the Norwood Public Schools and then Lawrence Academy in Groton, Massachusetts. He went on to Williams College in Williamstown, Massachusetts. While attending Williams, he was the captain of the track team and, in 1898, held the college record of 10 seconds for the 100-yard dash. Callahan then enrolled in Harvard Law School, where he earned his law degree. He returned to Norwood, married Estelle Mahoney, who was a teacher and practiced law. They had no children. Callahan's law office was in the Conger Block, which stood at the corner of Railroad Ave and Washington Street. Callahan's brothers, John and Daniel, opened a furniture store. Callahan's Norwood Furniture Company occupied a large building in Norwood's main commercial district for decades. In addition to being a respected attorney, Callahan was very active in the community. He was a member of the Ancient Order of Hibernians, the Norwood Gaelic Club, and the Holy Name Society of St. Catherine's Church. In addition, he was a leader of the Total Abstinence Society, which sought the abolition of liquor. In 1915, the society honored him for his activism on their behalf. As a leader within Norwood's business community, Callahan was a popular member of the Norwood Board of Trade. It is also well known that the welfare of Norwood children and their schools was very dear to his heart. Callahan was elected to the school committee in 1904 and remained on that board until 1920, serving as chairman during his last 4 years in office. He died suddenly in 1925 at 53 years of age. 5 years later, the elementary school, which was built on the east side of Norwood, in the neighborhood where he grew up, was named in his honor. The Cornelius M. Callahan School opened in 1930.
We are 1 month away from the unofficial holiday kickoff with Friends of St. Nick. Jeff Mahoney and Mike Curran stop in and sit down with Jack McCarthy to talk about this year's honoree at the 33rd Annual Friends of St. Nick Luncheon benefiting David and Faber.
Welcome back to Norwood Digest, and you can tell from the garb that it's that time of the year again. And joining me is Mike Curran and Jeff Mahoney. It's time for Friends of St. Nick.
Here we are again, Jack.
All right, let's give us the details.
Awesome. Yeah, so we're pumped this year. We have our 33rd annual, which is a crazy number to think about, but it'll be Friday, December 13th, Scary Friday the 13th, back at 4 Points in Norwood. And this year we've chosen to nominate and to recognize Journey to Parenthood. So we're stoked about the event. We already have pretty much a full house in terms of tables and folks coming back. So kind of the Norwood reunion on Friday the 13th.
So tell me a little bit about Journey to Parenthood.
So it's a great, we've done groups in the past. Just a few years ago, we've done the Challenger folks, Fife and Drum Corps, first responders, and the last group we did was Galulis, which was just a couple of years ago, and I guess Journey to Parenthood is organization that makes sure that Galulis does not run out of future clients. So. But
I don't think they have that on the website. But yeah.
But no, but it's an incredible organization.
It's good that you're already sold out.
Yeah, exactly. There goes half the folks. Yeah.
No, but they really provide an invaluable service. It was started by a couple of Norwood folks who we can talk about in a little bit, but it provides grants and services for couples in need of a treatment, who want to be parents for whatever reason aren't able to and need assistance through a variety of methods. That's out there today for loving families to become parents, and they've done incredible work over the years. And there's such a huge Norwood connection. It's not Norwood. They offer grants for the entire area, but it's led by some great Norwood folks, and everyone has spoken their praises as we've learned more about them.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so I have a personal, not with them, but my first child was through in vitro.
Yep.
Yeah.
And so I would have loved to have a service like that.
Someone to help you navigate everything, and then on the medical side and grants to help.
I can't wait to meet these folks. I've never met them, so.
Yeah,
definitely. And I think it's one of those things that a lot of more people go to than you think. Oftentimes it's quiet. They really didn't want to be recognized, and that's the type of people we like to pick. So I don't think we'll mention Galulis in the opening when we kick them off, but it's good that Mouse tied those two
Workshopping
together.
for the video.
Yeah,
I
was just going to say, this is
we'll bring it into the video.
This is like a focus group.
Yeah, that's it.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yep. So it's all good.
Send your feedback to Jack Tolman.
All right, so let's get back to it. You don't need to sell tickets, but you can always use raffle items and silent auction items. So
I think that obviously we probably just assume, but as you know, we do this event for Dana-Farber, and we've been fortunate as a board to get there each year and to see where the money goes towards and otherwise. So really how we're able to do that is through donations, through raffle items, through silent auction. We have some great ones this year. We have miles over to Ireland. We have a house in Ireland. We have countless Patriots tickets, Celtics tickets, all sorts of different silent auction items. So you can go right on our website, friendsofstnick.org. You can contact us that way. You can email us at friendsofstnick@gmail.com. And we'll really take any raffles, any silent auctions that you can think of. So.
And we do 100% of the proceeds go to Dana-Farber, and you know, like you mentioned, Jack, we're so fortunate that we're able to sell it out, and it speaks to the honorees and also to the cause, to Dana-Farber and what they've shown, what they do over the years. You know, obviously everyone's familiar with them, but every year we get an up close and personal look of what they're doing with the latest advancements. And so we're specifically where this funding goes to. But we really make our money on, like Mike said, with the donations and the raffles. Four Point Sheridan is a great host and sponsor for us. They do everything they can to keep our actual ticket prices reasonable. I don't think we've gone up in a long time.
I don't think you've ever gone up.
No, no, exactly. So
I've been going almost all to the 33.
Right? Yeah. So
speaking of that, I have my check.
There you go. All right, right there. It's on video now. He paid. So we make our money through the raffles and the donations. And right now we don't do our silent auction online or anything like that. So it is something that hopefully in the future we're growing and we're getting, more technologically savvy as need be. But we're still old-fashioned. It's just an old-fashioned luncheon. Great day of laughs and camaraderie and unbelievable stories.
And what the social hour kicks off at 11?
Correct.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
It used to be 11:30. I'm glad we moved that up.
Yep.
Got it.
I have a lot of talking to do.
Yeah. Normally most is about half an hour late, but the rest of us are there at 11, ready for the day. So
that's when they tell me to come.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's also it takes an extra half hour to get everyone in when we have a sellout to get in. Into the,
True that.
And we try and keep everything on schedule, right, Billy Gurley?
Yeah,
If you've been watching, stay on schedule this year. So.
All right, what else? Let's just rehat. December 13th, 11 o'clock, 4 Points.
Yeah, journeytoparenthood.org. I think if you want to visit their site and their information and all the folks involved with that are on the link. We don't have enough time to get into them all individually here. So plus we're saving our best material for that day. You know, you try and.
I hope so.
Yeah, exactly. Zing. One other thing I'll mention quick is that Dana-Farber has reached out to us this year. They're actually going to dedicate a room in memory of the Friends of St. Nick. It's been 33 years, so this is the first time that they've done that. They did one way back, but we're super excited about it.
That's great.
Yeah, all the work his dad in the first generation of St. Nick's board members did. They still come every year. We're going to see $1 million in donations pretty soon, because exponentially we're growing and growing, and again, not physically, because there's only so many people you fit in the room, but as an organization and the generosity of this community, as we know, for any cause. But this has become a tradition that we don't want to screw it up.
Yeah, I mean, for me and probably for a lot, it kicks off the holiday season.
It does.
That's right.
It does. Although we probably haven't had snow in
That's okay.
10 years
okay.
for it. So
you don't have to shovel that.
No.
That's good. All right.
Yeah.
As always, thanks, guys.
No, thank you, Jack.
Thanks, Jack.
And thank you, everyone.
We appreciate you coming in, and we really appreciate, people don't understand how many meetings you guys have to have on Thursday nights.
Yeah. I think we're going to have a quorum right now.
Yeah,
actually.
I think we might. I used to think that all year round with my dad. I'm like, why are you going in February? It just happened. But, I think he might have been going somewhere else.
A lot of planning.
Well, you got to, afterwards you have to do the postmortem.
Postmortem.
Yeah, that's
exactly.
it.
Yep.
That's it.
So, anyway, thanks again.
All right,
Thanks, Jack.
Well, that's all for Norwood News. To stay up to date with Norwood Community Media, follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. As always, thank you so much for watching. Have a great weekend.